EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Chicago Bears. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Soldier Field. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Throwing right away is Williams. That's complete. Romadunze. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And the Bears first down.
They'll try the left side. Sykes. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The Bears at 4-7 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
This defense for the Dolphins, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical to do this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
A tackle made by J.T. Woods. From the 24 now, here's his second and 9. Here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
And 9 yards to go.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Now a handoff up the middle. Sykes. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Up the middle they go. Sykes. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On is Santos for the Bears field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
33, yellow. Hut.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And credit the tackle to Percy Butler. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Love. With the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Ready?
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Has strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
The Dolphins first down.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left.
22. Set.
Off the play fake, Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, Achane. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Let's go.
Throwing. Love. That's to the tight end, Mallory. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Set. Ready. Black. Ready.
A run straight ahead with Achane. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. We're scoreless after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready. 45. White. Hut.
Love now. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Bears nothing.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked. Now loose football. The ball comes out. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I like what the offense did there, trying to spread the defense out with a 5-receiver formation. But give the defense credit. They stayed in their spot and were able to disrupt the catch and force the ball to the turf.
To the air, Williams. To the right side and intercepted. Hooked up by Martin Emerson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Switch, yellow. Hut, hut.
Running left, Achane. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Set, hut. Ready.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Bears nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
They'll try the left side. Sykes. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. But remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken about the 16. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Ready.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Down.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Dolphin first down.
Here we ready.
Love looking to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins take a 3-touchdown lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders.
21.
And that makes the score 21-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Yes. What is it on?
Looking to throw is Williams. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on 3rd down. To throw, Williams. It's caught inside the Touchdown, Chicago! Luther Burden, 53 yards. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Out of the gun is again to Achane. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And it is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the 1st half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And they get this all the way inside Chicago's 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Love. Touchdown! A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 28, Bears 7.
Four seconds, all that remain here this 1st half as the kick gets away. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
The
Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the 2nd half gets started. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And a very solid gain of 27.
A gain of 27 on the
And while
play.
we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Red 38. 10 cycles. Ready.
Love. Flushed out right. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for
They chant help, and the ball's out. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Following the fumble recovery, Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
23 yards. That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
Now a give, right side. Sykes stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The tackle made.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front, because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They run the counter. Sykes. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Williams. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland, 26 yards. And the Bears take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Santos with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Bears 14. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. They'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
And this is where coaches sometimes fall into different camps. Your guy just fumbled. It led to a touchdown. Do you stay with him, or do you put him in the doghouse? This is definitely a show of confidence here, as he's right back out there and carrying the ball again.
To throw now, here's Love. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43.
45.
Back to throw. Love eluding the pressure right. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Here we go. Ready?
On the handoff, it's Achane. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Love looking for Tyreek Hill near the sideline. He's got it. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Ready.
They'll give this to Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
What is it on?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's brought down at the
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Yes. Combo.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sykes. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
What is it? Yes.
On 3rd down, Sykes. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
What is it?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Sykes. And he loses the football a 2nd time. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. To throw, it's Williams. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Colston Loveland, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Oh, this is blocked. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we
Again, it's Achane. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready?
Looking to throw. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
Check right. 45. Ready?
A give left side. Here's Achane. Now he's loose again. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. 165 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Come on, set, cut.
They go bootleg. Love. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Yellow, line. Set, cut. Ready.
Here's Achane. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
20.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Williams. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins' 24-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bears on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Kirsten Loveland, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams going to throw for it. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game.
42.
And, of course, course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here we go. Set.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 198 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Red, 38. Hut, hut.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Hut.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Ready, ready. 52 blue.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Miami, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.